Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Jose Cañas, and I'm super excited because today I want to share with you one of the biggest attributes that I have learned here in the US as a Colombian. So if you want to know that, please stick till the end because I'm going to share something very quick. It's going to be a very quick video, but I think it's going to be filled with value. So I want to thank you for being here, and with no much further ado, let's jump into it. So let me share a story with you when I graduated college. So I moved from Colombia, and then I graduated college here in the United States. I went to college in the US, and then when I graduated college, obviously, I had gotten married and I was ready to take on the world, but I was a little bit afraid because I didn't know what to do. So I decided that I was going to go and pursue a master's degree. So I worked really hard. I was living in Indiana at the time, and I was working really, really hard to be able to go to this school in California. And I applied, I worked hard to get through the application process, I got accepted, and then I decided that I was going to move to California quickly, lived there 2 months first before my wife Charity moved in with me. I was working at a restaurant, met wonderful people, started at this, at the school, my master's degree. I was super excited, but then about halfway through the semester, and I'm telling you all of this because I have a point with this. Halfway through the semester, I found out that the program that I was enrolled in was just not really something that I was very passionate about. And let me tell you something. I have worked really hard. I have worked extremely hard to get where I was for me to say, oh, shoot, I'm just going to go back and not do this because I don't like this. I doubted myself. I felt terrible. I didn't know what to do. But at the end of the day, I talked to some mentors, some people that I valued opinion from, and they told me, just make a decision. And I decided that continuing the program was not the best for me. And I felt horrible. But I am so grateful that I actually did that. After a while, my wife Cherry and I lived there for a couple of years, and then we moved back to the Midwest. But here's something that I did when I moved to the Midwest. Because of all the failures and all the things that I have experienced in California, I was able to actually take more risks, and I decided that I wanted to be on a sales position. And I started in car sales, and I was super grateful for it. I've been there for about 2 years, and I've been very blessed by being there, but I have learned something very valuable throughout all this process. And the lesson that I learned is that the US, it is a place for you to succeed. All other people, so many people all over the world want to move to the United States because they see this as a land of opportunity. And yes, it is, and I love this country, but the one thing that people miss is that in order for you to succeed, if you want to be successful in the US, you have to learn how to fail. And you have to learn to fail and fail faster, because it is those failures that will actually take you to the success that you're seeking. So a lot of times we think that because we live in this wonderful country, we're going to be able to make things happen, and we have all these dreams, and we try to have this perfect life, and we want to align our life so perfectly that we think that everything will roll perfectly, and everything will roll correctly, and you're going to succeed. But here's the thing. The more you fail, the better your chances are for you to succeed, because you're not going to make the same mistakes. Or maybe the mistakes that you made actually taught you a lesson that you're going to apply once you succeed. And I am so grateful for that, because if it wasn't for me to learn that lesson, if it wasn't for me that I took that risk with my wife Charity, I wasn't where I was today. And I've been so blessed. I am very successful at what I do right now. And I just want to pass this on to you, because success is not overnight. Success happens as a series of events where you fail, where you learn from your mistakes, and where you actually decided to boom, let's go for it. So if you are from the US, if you were born here and you feel blessed by being here, it is a wonderful country and I love it. And I think you have the opportunity to succeed, but be willing to fail. If you are moving from a different country, like I did, and immigrating to the United States, I also want to say the same thing. Be willing to fail, and the faster you fail, the better your chances are for you to succeed, because you will. The US will give you that opportunity, and it is for sure the land of opportunity, and I love it, and I am so thankful for being here. So again, guys, thank you so much for being here. This is just a short video for you to actually see this, and if you saw value out of this, please leave some comments below. Tell me where you're from. Tell me some of the struggles that you faced. I want to hear from you. I'll be happy to share my experience with you and also chat with you. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, if you see value, share it with somebody. Click to the subscribe button. Click on the thumbs up. It'll help me with that algorithm. And again, guys, thanks again, and I'll see you next video.